Hey guys! Welcome back to Stocks Around Us with me, Pizza. Guys, these days everybody leads such busy lives that we forget to take care of ourselves, especially me, because I am so not the type to cook organic food or stick to a strict exercising regimen. Thankfully, there are, I guess we can say, tools or aids that help us stay healthy. One word: supplements. And although they can never replace real food, they sure save you a lot of time. Did you know that taking a 1,000 milligram tablet of vitamin C is equal to eating 12 oranges? Or a tablet of vitamin D is equal to eating 22 oysters? I mean, that would be delicious, but think about all the cholesterol. Finally, you'd have to eat 16 carrots just to equal this tiny little pill of vitamin A. So if we can't possibly eat all that, let's go and find ourselves some supplements from a leading pharmaceuticals distributor. Ladies and gentlemen, Mega Lifesciences Public Company Limited. Mega Lifesciences is a leading pharmaceutical and supplements firm in Southeast Asia. They manufacture, market, and sells all kinds of medicines from nutritional, herbal, over-the-counter, and prescription drugs, and are currently the leading distributor in many developing countries, such as Myanmar, Vietnam, and Cambodia. Basically, the company does everything from selecting and sourcing raw materials to developing formulas to packaging and marketing. They have their own pharmaceutical brand called Mega Care. In fact, they are one of the first companies in Thailand to manufacture world standard soft gelatin capsules and are currently one of the largest producers in Southeast Asia. These products include complementary medicines, or what we call nutraceutical products, ranging from children to diabetics, women's health, to sports supplements. Their pharma category comprises of many medication for different health conditions like cardiology, dermatology, respiratory, and many more. Lastly, the company's over-the-counter drugs are analgesics that relieve pain and gastrointestinal drugs for our digestive systems. So these are produced and marketed by Mega Care. These medicines are sold in over 29 countries around the world. In addition, Mega has an OEM business where they produce medicine orders for other third parties as well. The company has 2 production facilities outside Bangkok and 1 in Australia. Guys, seeing so many supplements here, I must remind myself not to go overboard, because we all know there's only a certain amount of vitamins that we can take per day. Otherwise, it just becomes a waste. So before I go crazy shopping again, let's go and meet our very special guest today. He's the CEO of Mega Lifesciences. Ladies and gentlemen, Kun Vivek Dhawan. สวัสดีค่ะ คุณ Vivek. So first of all, congratulations on your listing last November.
Thank you.
So when we look at Mega Lifesciences, we're talking about a global company really, because you're present in over 29 countries now, aren't you?
Yes, you're correct. I mean, we started our life in Thailand in around 84. We built a small factory in Bangpoo called Medicap, and there we put 2 machines making soft gels, which was very special technology at that time. Very few people made it. And then from there, slowly we developed manufacturing capability, started to export products out, went into countries from here, and then because we were very new and because Thailand was a very small market, we got Australian approval, we raised our standard, and that's how we slowly explored and went into a lot of countries outside of Thailand.
So where would you say are your main markets?
I would say Thailand is our biggest market for the products we make ourselves, our brand. Actually, Mega Lifesciences now has two main businesses.
Right.
Mega We Care that you see here is our branded business where we market our own supplements, vitamins, minerals, supplements, like they are medicines. And then we have over-the-counter medicine for pain, cold, cough, products like Gofen, etc. that you see in the Thai market. And then pure prescription drugs which doctors prescribe for disease. So this is the products we make in Thailand, and we have one factory in Australia. We have 3 plants, which is Thailand is one of our largest market for our own brands. Then we have a second division called Max Care, which is a distribution business where we represent other companies. And that business, our largest business is in Myanmar. So we have a distribution business in Myanmar, in Vietnam and Cambodia, 3 countries. And Myanmar is our largest. We've been there 18 years. And Vietnam is about the same, 18 years. So 2 businesses, brands and distribution. Thailand is our branded business largest. The region, Southeast Asia, accounts for nearly 70% of our business. I would say 70% between Thailand, Myanmar, Vietnam, Cambodia. 70% of our business would come from the region. Yeah.
Do you sell Mega We Care products in Myanmar and Vietnam and these countries as well, or is it just distribution?
No, we market our own brands. Actually, Mega We Care's brand portfolio, we market in all these 29 countries. And they include Thailand being the largest. The second biggest brand market for us is Vietnam. The third one is Myanmar. And then there are many more, Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thai, Cambodia, Nigeria. We are in Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya, a lot of countries in Africa. We are in CIS, Ukraine, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan. And as far as Peru, we have an office in Peru. We market our brands in Peru, in Latin America as well. So yes, we export, manufacture here, brands made in Thailand, developed here, and export to the developing world. Yes.
Wow, developing world, huh?
Yes.
So how would you describe the pharmaceutical industry in general in these developing countries?
I think the pharmaceutical industry in these countries where we are is in a development stage. Thailand is fairly well developed,
right?
I would say, and we have a very good hospital structure, private and government hospital. The pharmaceutical industry is fairly well developed in this country. We have both imports, multinationals and local companies competing in the market. So it's a fairly well developed market. And so is, I think, Malaysia and Philippines is developing regularly. But at the same time, the healthcare spending in these markets is still small, and they are growing countries. Population is growing, infrastructure is growing, and so is availability of medicines to people growing. So we see that we call them developing countries because there is still a lot of room for growth.
Right.
From everywhere, from the hospital angle, from the clinics, from pharmacies, and also consumption of personal self-medication. People consume medicine themselves, look after their health themselves. And then you have a whole area which we call complementary medicine. As we get older and as we get a little bit, the countries become more affluent, we want to look after our own health. So people are more concerned about their own health. I think that is also another area for Mega where we are, because we sell a lot of supplements, vitamins, herbals, which are clinically tested, scientifically known to work, and they are sold as medicines.
Is the demand for supplementary drugs growing in these developing countries?
I believe it's growing. I think they are growing in these countries. People, for various reasons, if you say why, why this is happening, people are getting older. Thailand's population itself, 14% or plus is above 60. There is believed that by 2030, about 30% of people will be above 60. So people are getting older. Number 2, you have a lot more problems that you go to the hospital, you have disease, people don't want to fall sick. And a lot of them are taking health into their own hands. So they're not only taking supplements, I think they're exercising a bit more, they're improving their nutrition, eating good food, and wherever their bodies cannot make them and cannot help, they look at methods to supplement their diet if they can improve their health. I think it's common, it's happening, this whole thing around the world, and there's a lot more science coming behind
Right.
it. Education is growing. So I think this industry has got still a long way to go, especially in our parts of the world, because it's
Exactly.
very small compared to per capita usage in Singapore, America, Australia, England. We here still consume a very small amount, and with education, with growth in incomes, I think this is going to change. Really.
So in this industry, how do you compete with your competitors? I mean, essentially the products are the same, aren't they? Because you're producing medicines.
Yes, you're right. I mean, our industry, most companies would have similar products.
Right.
And it's very fragmenting. You have multinational, you have local companies. So it's about brand. You build a strong brand. And how do you build a strong brand? You build trust with the consumer, and that's very important. You have consistent quality. So it's all about creating great quality. You have very good factories, which we had long ago. We build very good industry. And then you go out and develop and roll out new products in the market. So it's all about new products as well. It's about having very high quality commitment to it, new products in the market. And then education. Because a lot of times this industry today lacks education. People don't know what to take. So you have to spend time in educating consumer.
Right.
The retailer, the pharmacy, the doctor, and the consumer.
Right. Well, thank you so much for today, นะคะ คุณ Vivek. It was a pleasure to meet you ค่ะ สวัสดี
Thank you
ค่ะ
very much. Thank you.
Financial highlights. In the third quarter of 2013, Mega's revenue was over 5 billion baht, growing by 7% from 2010. Keep in mind that this figure is from the third quarter, not year-end. And its net profit was at 448.4 million baht. Mega's PE as of February this year was at 29.9 baht, and its market cap is about 17.56 billion baht. Guys, that was Mega Lifesciences. Join us again next time for more company highlights with me, Pizza. A final reminder to you all that supplements are not the answer to a good health. Surely they fill in the gaps real well, but the answer lies in your own lifestyle. So stay healthy, guys. Bye!